Everybody, Gingershadow here, and welcome back to another Minecraft mod review with me. And today we're back looking at the carts add-on mod for the Minomi mod for 1.16.5 Minecraft. But yeah, we got 16 devil fruits to look through. There are 45 devil fruits being added in by the carts add-on mod, and I'm just going to believe the 16 bottom ones are the 16 ones in question. I am not sure what they are because, yeah, that's a bunch of names that I just don't recognize. So, yeah, let's just jump into seeing what each of these are. Okay, before this, though, I am going to change it out of being a Tentata because being small for what looks like a bunch of zone devil fruits is probably not the best move. Yeah, sure, I'll be an Oni for this. Onis are cool. Anyway, 16 devil fruit Shiku Shiku Nomi. The Ryu Nomi model Spinosaurus. The Giro Nomi. The Mushi Nomi model Kaputomoshi. Beetle fruit? Okay, the Dio Nomi, which is called Stitched. The Ishi Nomi, which has Stone Toss. The Mushi Nomi model Suzumibachi? Okay, I'm terrible at saying these, by the way. The Mato Nomi. The Fuwa Nomi. The Tori Nomi model New. The Heavy Nomi model Yata no Orochi. I recognize that one at least. The Rio Nomi model Kirin. I think that's from Elbath. The Shibu Nomi. The Soru Nomi. The Pasa Nomi. Okay. And the Noku Nomi, which, okay, yeah. I don't know what most of these are. Maybe I'll recognize the ones I try them. Starting from the top, then. Shiku Nomi. Given it's talking about disease and that, I'm guessing this is Blackbeard's doctor's devil fruit, the plague fruit. Adrenaline overused disease. Infect the target with a disease that rapidly increases adrenaline, boosting the user, but leaving them strained afterwards. Okay, so I can, like, use this on myself or another person. Contagion Cure, I can shift cure a person of a target or cure myself. Disruption disease, inflict the target with a violent disease that attacks the body's muscles, slowing their movement and ability to heal. New Plague, inflict the target with a violent disease that attacks the user's vital organs. Okay. Ona no ni naru bio. Infect the target with a disease that changes their gender. I was wondering if this would be in. Okay, that answers that question. Pestilence disease, right? And regeneration disease, a deadly disease that makes the target body put 100% effort into healing itself, thus leaving them immobile. Wait, so if that's in, does that mean the Horo Nomi is also going to have that ability now? Because, you know, the Horo Nomi, the hormone fruit, also had that ability. Okay, so I put for slot 1 the ability to cure any disease. So we're going to adrenaline rush someone. There we go. Are you feeling energetic? He is actually moving a little bit quicker. Okay, now we're gonna put another disease on them. Well, this one's giving them bad effects, but they're not really taking any damage or anything from it. Oh, this one just slows them and makes it so they can't really heal. So I suppose that makes sense. Yeah, okay. Now we get New Plague. I think I hurt a few people there. And yeah, sure enough, this one is hurting them. Imagine playing on a server and someone just says, yeah, I'm gonna take the plague fruit and just be an absolute menace. Speaking of being a menace. Will this do anything to an NPC? I don't think it will. I can imagine if you're fighting against another player, it might change the model to like the Alex model frame or something like that. That might be the result of the thing, but that's the way I could think of them doing things like that. I believe this one is maybe a horrible one, right? Oh, no, that last one forces them to heal rapidly, which makes it so they're going to go immobile eventually. Oh, and the second last one just dehydrates them, those inflicted. Okay, so yeah, a bunch of these are just, I mean, it's a disease, it's slow acting. None of this stuff is meant to be a insta-kill button. It's a slow-acting thing that basically just messes people up, and honestly probably would have a bigger effect if you're facing another player, realistically. Because a lot of this stuff, a lot of these mechanics and stuff are things that players are going to care about. Things like dehydration and stuff, and junk like that. Against NPCs, most of them don't really care unless you're just doing damage. Even if you slow them down a little bit, it doesn't really change how they react to things. Overall, I think that fruit definitely could be more interesting just against players over NPCs. Anyway, Spinosaurus, we are raidable. Okay. Then we can go into our walk point, which, you know what? Looks pretty cool. Looks pretty cool. Dinosaur look cool. But the real question is, and this is the case for a lot of zones, is how cool do we look when we're in our human form? We do look like a bit of a monster. Yeah, okay, in most cases with zones, the full animal form tends to look cooler than the actual mixed form. This one's not bad, to be fair. Like, there's definitely been worse cases of you merging the human forms with the things. This one, you look kind of like a monster thing from the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. But, yeah, okay. Or, like, the lizard from Spider-Man. Alright, what we got? I'm pretty sure that was a tail swing there. We can angrily hit someone to death, or then there was a jump. Hold on, that last one was a tail swipe, right? Nope. Yeah, it was a tail swipe. Hold on, can I use my abilities in... Oh, oh, okay, this is way better. Yeah, in this mode, you actually see the mouth going for people. You in a weird way, you see the mouth going for person. Tail swipe. That was a very quick tail swipe. And then, okay, the last one can only be used in the heavy point. Yeah, okay. I definitely think the dinosaur one looks cooler. Giro no Mi, Peeping Mind. Oh, it's from Dressrosa. It's the girl that kinda passed out when she got a glimpse in the Sanji's mind. User cries out tears in the shape of whales. Oh yeah, she could do that too, couldn't she? Yep. The user looks into the target's mind, learning lots about them. And Seringan, the user leaves their body, allowing them to explore freely. Oh. I generally don't remember this girl and her abilities, apparently. I remember her looking into Sanji's mind. I generally forgot she could summon big whale tears and stuff. Wrong thing there. Cannot be used in create. Wait, loyalty is here. Oh, it gives information about them, about the Dorky and Belly and... Oh, that's a good way of doing it. I was going to say, what on earth were they going to do? Oh, so summon the whales! I did not summon the whales. I'm just going to leave my body. It's fine. No, they're attacking my body. Yeah, of course they do. Okay, so it's doing the doll out of spirit thing. You're just a chore boy. What do you think you can do? Oh, that's so cool, though. Again, way more interesting on players, but I can see the appeal of this. That they just someone in your group that just learns how strong everyone is by looking at their dorky, looking at their how rich they are and stuff, what their styles and things are. Being able to tell a lot of information about a person after meeting them, that could be useful in a big server, you know? Mission, no, that this is the capital machine. This is, I'm guessing, a Beetle for it, right? Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I think it's one of the Tantatas have this, isn't it? That's another part of the game for this. Whenever Delverts and stuff get introduced, I've got to rack my brain for where did this thing show up in the show? I mean, that's just the fun of One Piece, I guess. It's been around for such a long time. There's so many Delverts at this point. Also, of 100 marker. Hello? Is that for flight, maybe? Oh! Oh, that's how they're doing the heavy point. Oh, that's cool. I mean, I like the wings anyway. The horn might make me look a little bit weird, but you know what? I mean, it's part of the thing. It makes sense. Also, I'm guessing at this point I'd be able to fly. Yeah, okay, yeah. I'm in creative mode right now, so I can fly anyway, but it shows you the flight thing and how long it lasts. Cool. Or you just go full Beetle. Yo, that's so creepy. And yeah, it also drains down the flight mirror. I mean, the wings don't move. Just, you sort of bob up and down a bit. Oh, this isn't I can click space to go up. This is like I've got to look the direction I want to move in and go up and down that way. Okay. All right, I'm a Beetle. What am I going to do? I need to be able to flip someone, right? That's got to be the thing. Yeah. Charge and flip someone. That's what I wanted for a Beetle. What's this last one? Yeah, it's about everything I would have wanted from a Beetle Delver. Hold on, I'm guessing I can do this in this form as well. I'm guessing I can just, like, you know, charge into someone and ram them flying. Yeah. Yeah, I dig the wings. I dig the wings. The horn is there. It's all right. It's what I expect for a Delver, though, that uses a Beetle. Like, I launch people. Not super really stronger, not super strong or complicated, but you know. Nomi. Stitch repair. Stitch hold. Who had the stitch for it? Oh, this looks like tons of Delvers just stitched together. Ooh, that's a cool fruit design. It's very colorful. Patchwork. You can stitch multiple targets. Oh, no. I'm trying to think who this is. I was about to say it's the Revolutionary Army person from the thing, but no, they had the scissor for it. Because I remember them doing thing too. Oh, wait, I was thinking too big. It's a Tentata for it. Because, yeah, it's the main Tentata guy, the leader Tentata guy. He's the one that stitches. He's got stitches for it. He stitches people together in Dressrosa. That's it. Oh, it says I can stitch multiple people together. Kind of. Okay, I can do a stitch shield. I can hit a person with needle to hurt them a little bit. I can hit person heals. Hit mobile targets at once, then pull the connected threads, yanking all the targets together. So it did yank them together, kind of. Like, it put them all in kind of the same general area. So I guess if they were further apart, that would be a bigger thing. Stitch hold user stitches themselves to the ground to hold against incoming attacks, so prevents knockback. The user stitches a target to the ground. Also, it hurt them a bit, but also it made them immobile. Cool. And then stitch repair, the user stitches up a target or heals themselves. Oh. Oh, that's why it's such a long kill then. So this one is literally just yeah, the guy doesn't move after that. Yeah, I can see if you were at Tintata and really small running around doing stuff like this, I could see you able to annoy folk with it. Because forcing people to get moved around or get stuck in place, that could definitely be, you know, it could definitely cause them problems if they were in the middle of fighting something else. I don't know how used to it be during a fight with you. I guess if you're combining it with your own fighting style, you're going to charge up a big attack, paralyze them first. It grants you a little bit of extra time to charge up a bigger thing to hit them with. All right, what's next? The Ishinomi Stone Toss. Charleston user summons a spike of stone. Guessing it is the stone stuff. Transstone uses it into a giant stone. Is this is just Pika's script from Dress Rolls, isn't it? Yeah. I think I saw a stone. I was thinking that, but you know, I wasn't entirely sure. Stone items. Display total number of stone items in the user's inventory. Stone travel passive allows the user to move through specific blocks based on their element. So with this fruit and toe, you can just move through stone. Also, you just know how much stone you have in your inventory. That is way bigger than what I was expecting for a spike to come at the ground. Oh, I actually hit someone with this. Hold on. You there. Sorry. That's going to draw way more attention than I thought it was. Okay, I think for the last one, possibly... I need to turn into a stone giant that can rival giants. I clearly need stone in my inventory to use it, though. So I've just grabbed a bunch of stacks of stone. So the last one is you toss a brick at someone. Okay, that was a bit more. That was more than a brick. How much stone did that use? That's 4 bits of stone! That's so much destruction for 4 bits of stone. What on earth? I wasn't expecting that to be so big. You know what? Given how big the spike was, I should have expected it. That was my bad. I didn't... That's not just a stone. That's not just a brick toss. Alright, hold on. Can we go giant mode? Can we go giant... Well, we can go giant mode. Keely can't move anymore. So... that just get bigger. It might have done. I'm just going to assume that while I'm in this mode, I'm like, you know, I may be stuck in place. Yeah, that I move very, very slowly. But, like, yeah, my defense is probably pretty good right about now. Given, you know, I'm an enormous statue. Or being, oh, Stone Fist takes me out of it. Okay. Yeah, alright, so that's just a massive defense mode. I'm going to assume. I'm going to assume if something big's coming at me, I can turn into that mode to kind of protect me. And, you know... that could probably have a bigger reach and things, maybe. Or I could just use it so I can just see things and toss stones at them. Yeah, okay, Pika's fruit. A bit more destructive than I originally thought it might be. But yeah, I mean, Pika, it's the stone fruit. Pretty cool. Mishi no Mi Zuzubachi. B? Zuzubachi just makes me think of Soifong's, like, Bankai and stuff like that, especially the color scheme there. What on earth? Yeah, it's a B one. Who's a B? Is it another one of the Natatas? I don't remember. Oh, it's gonna be horrifying. Alright, hold on. Transform into B. Okay, we just get insect wings, we get big stinger and stuff. Yeah, okay, the human form for the bugs, pretty good so far. Like, it's a good way to mix the human side and the thing sides, because it's not altering my proportions or anything like that. Like some of them do. Okay, full B mode. Okay. Yeah, just a creepy little bug. Yep. Alright, on in the grunts. What do we got? I've grabbed him and stung him. Poor fecker. Imagine a bee this size coming to sting you. It's like a Beetle hitting you from Pokemon. Is that a projectile? Bill Stinger is Pokemon. The user fires their stinger off at the target. Okay, luckily I'm a wasp and not a bee though, because otherwise that would kill me. The user grabs a target and stings them. It's exactly what you would expect from a bee. It literally just exactly what you would expect from a bee. It's just you sting things. And you're a big bug. Wait, can I just use this in this mode? Also, we get flight. That's cool, too. Yep, so we can fire our stinger. That does damage. Can I grab someone and sting them all? Yeah, you... oh, I can. I think that's worse. That's an even bigger stinger. My god. Mato no Omi. The mark fruit. Is this... makes me think of the arrow... no, that was the arrow fruit, though. What's the mark fruit? It touches the enemy, marking them. Oh, it's from Shiroshi and that one creep that like decided that she will marry him or something. So he kept throwing weapons at her. From the Fishman Island art. Hold on. Gonna use my target. I mean a melee weapon. How I've got all these lovely axes. Yeah, okay. That's a very simple thing, but I can imagine that someone's just carrying tons of weapons. You pick your one target, and then it just like a magic missile keeps flying towards them. Hold on. How good at this is it gonna be? Hold on. If I mark a new target really quick, like mark this guy here, unfortunately for him. And I go like way over here, down here, and I go. I can't really see if it went for him. No, he's fine. Okay, so it can't really work its way around things too easily. I'm like way over here and I launch it though. So make sure my shot doesn't miss. That's at least cool. Guessing stronger weapons do stronger things. Well, if I'm not aiming at them, what if it goes... Yeah, okay. So if it hits objects and stuff, it'll still hit things. It won't like maneuver itself around objects too well. But, you know, you have to aim at the person or be looking at the person to hit them with it. So it's a simple but funny fruit. Fila no mi. Not a clue. User creates the ground to float alongside anything caught in the rubble. Item K10, the user taps the ground, lifting up 3 clumps of land that fire at whim. The user touches the ground, rupturing it and sending anything nearby flying. Shishi Fujin, the user touches the ground, breaking it open, sending spikes up in all nearby directions. Yo, I'm not sure what this is. Roshi, the user touches the ground, breaking it out and fires a tornado made from the debris. And the user touches the ground, breaking it open, sending shockwaves of debris crashing towards the nearest target. And the user allows make themselves float. Oh, I'm thinking too hard. It's just the float for it. It's literally just the float for it. It's I'm thinking way too hard on what this could be here. I'm thinking like, oh, it's some kind of Earth-based thing or something, or oh, it's not the gravity fruit though. Yeah, it's not the gravity fruit. It's the float fruit. Yo, these attacks are way bigger than I thought. Oh my god. May help those targets nearby. Get tossed away in a cyclone. Earth spikes. Okay. Given everything. Then this one launches them all away. Yeah, that launched them so far. And then, yeah, okay, this one is literally just me launching bricks. Oh, hold on. Also, apparently, I'm just able to float, which I'm guessing means I can just kind of creative fly. Not fully, I was in creative mode right now, but like, I can kind of creative fly. Hold on. Yeah, okay, so I need to be on ground in order to use this. That didn't work too well. Yeah, okay, it took me a moment to click on what this is, but now that we've clicked on what it is, yeah, it's pretty cool for it. Pretty much everything requires us to be on the ground in order to use it. But, yeah, the stuff you can do with it is pretty awesome, because you can just launch everyone away, or launch tornadoes around, launch people away, or launch big chunks of debris. This stuff looks really cool. Yeah, we might have to be on the ground to use it all, but that's like the only limitation. After that, people are gonna have a hard time getting near you if you decide to start using these powers. Tori no mi model new. And Earth is a new. Makes me think of the bird from Jujutsu Kaisen, but like Clawed Palm Burst, Flame Blessing, Imperial Flaming Commandment, Imperial Flaming Serpent, users Snake Tail fires off at a flaming serpent. Imperial Venom. Oh, wait. Oh, is this... No, this is a mythical zone. Wait, what? New fly point. Hold the bus. What am I looking at here? What is this thing? Who on earth turned into this thing? Yo, I do not remember who this is. Who got this fruit? I don't remember this thing. Wrecking my brain right now trying to think. I mean, if it's from the movies, I'll get almost no hope of managing it because, yeah, I don't know the movies super well. Or we can kind of be a weird looking, what? It's like kind of like Lucci's form, but like it's like the face of a monkey, but the tail of a serpent. Yeah. That was a laser. That was me launching fire tornadoes everywhere. Okay, or me launching fire things everywhere. And explode slightly. And hold on, the last one required me to be in this mode. Rings of fire? Oh, it's creating a ring of fire around me. Yeah, okay, whoever had this fruit, not a clue. Don't remember. Don't remember this fruit in the slightest. Big mythical looking creature. Don't know who had it though. Comments, if anyone can remember who had this fruit, let me know. I still have that ring of fire around me. How long does that last? It's now gone. Okay, it was a timed effect. It looked cool. didn't really seem to be doing much though. Also, for people wondering what's in this, it's just all the other spawn eggs for the lovely sling. But like, yeah, it's just all the different trainers, a couple of other NPCs and stuff, and cool stuff. But I think I looked at it previously in a different thing. Unless Zoro wasn't there before, I'm not entirely sure. But anyway, Devil Fruits. Yatama no Orochi. Well, we know what this one is. Orochi night vision passive. User's keen eyes that allows them to see in the dark. Yeah, makes sense. Right, so how's this gonna look? So we've got okay, we've got thingy mode, and then we've got the other mode. Oh, full 8-hit mode. So like, yeah, Orochi's from Wano. Mythical Zone may have been powerful if it was not Orochi. I mean, it's strong enough to make Orochi a threat to, like, you know, normal people and stuff, sure. But, like, yeah. I think its main feature was it just gave the guy extra legs, basically, because his heads had all get chopped off in order to kill him. Because how many times did he die before it was like, no, I have to lose all my heads and doom. Like, Kaido killed him. A bunch of people killed Orochi, basically, because of this ability. But, yeah, okay, it literally notes about we get 7 heads left. So this literally just gives you extra lives. Got Lash Out. Well, that killed him. Hold on. Put some more guys down. Yep, get Venom Breath. That poisoned them. And the last one. Let's chomp someone there. Hold on, so we get Lash Out, which just seems to be, it's a build-up and it eventually hurts everyone nearby. Cool. What is it? What's the last one though? What is number 5? Oh, it's literally pulling them in and then destroying them. Snare. Using any of their 8 extra heads, the target can grab mobile targets and fling them around. Just does a load of damage. Or, yeah, we can go in the humanoid form where we only have 3 heads. Although it does still note that I have 7 heads. So basically, I have 7 extra lives. I have to feel if anyone ate that fruit, it would just instantly make them a target. Because at that point, you're just being Orochi. And Orochi just is a sniveling worm of a character. Yeah, I know. I can imagine 7 extra lives would be quite powerful. If, you know, you can use other abilities and stuff on top. Hacking stuff on top. Like, in a character, all than Orochi having it, like, would be really strong with it. So this one's Model Kirin. I think this is from Elbath. Going off the thing. I think this is Elbath thing. Kirin, Flight, and Rideable. So okay, Mithra and Kirin stuff like not super. Why is that on a massive timeout? Not a clue. Anyway, so we can go mythical dream horse dragon thing. Like try to figure out like what exactly is a Kirin. Cause like I get vague understandings, but obviously this is more related to like the Japanese myth of a Kirin, which makes me think kind of dragon thing, kind of horse thing. Yeah, looking it up real quick. Asian unicorn, basically. Symbolize good fortune, prosperity, and justice, resembling a chimera with a dragon-like head, deer body, scales, and a single horn. It represents peace and appears only during the reign of just leaders. I was going to say, what does Heavy Point look like? It's Centaur mode. It's Centaur mode. It looks so goofy, but okay. What were the other moves we got from it? We got dream manifestation items. The user reaches into a sleepy target's dream, pulling out an item they were dreaming about. Okay, Nightmare Rift, the user tears open a hole in reality, draws out the dreams, because this thing's all about dreams and stuff. And Slumberize, the user fires a beam that puts targets under sleep paralysis. My god, this thing sounds horrifying. Hold on, grab a random item out of your dream. Don't think that really grabbed anything there. Okay. Hold on, what if I put you in a sleep paralysis? Sucks to be you. Anyway. Oh, it did that. I was like, okay, what's it gonna summon for the monster fight side of things? It's gonna summon big, evil, demonic-looking dream monsters. Yeah, okay. Venom Demon... Oh, okay, so those are different zone points. Just massive... Because they were all clubbered together. I wasn't actually sure what I was looking at here. Okay, they are just various different massive forms. Because that's the Axolotl buff form. That's the Venom Demon. I think there's a second Venom Demon in there. Oh, I can just summon them. I was about to say, can I, like, stop them and, like, get rid of them and stuff? Okay, all of those variations to it. Yeah, okay, so this time it summoned an elephant, a giant demonic-looking dinosaur, because, you know, all shadowy and stuff. Okay. Yeah, I can see some powerful things coming from this, because you can just kind of fly around summoning massive monsters. Hold on, if I remove the Delph for it... No, they're just there now. Okay, I think that's the Ox one. By God, okay, they're just gonna wander around and do stuff. Good to know. Shibu no Mi, Shibu Squeeze. Oh, it's, Smoothies from Big Mom. The squeeze fruit. You see giants. The user drains targets around them and absorbs their juices, increasing their size and strength for a short duration. Juicy Slash. The user releases a slash of concentrated juice from their blades, dealing damage to all in its path. The slash scales in size and damage with the current user's size. Cell Squeeze. The user squeezes themselves, removing negative effects. Okay. Sheeple Squeeze. The user squeezes the target, dehydrating them and dealing damage over time. It doesn't sound like a threatening fruit at first glance. Then you read some of its abilities and my lord does it sound horrifying. Hold on, grab some marines. Go into thingy mode. Time to drain this guy. I'm getting really big, holy feck. Slash. Slash gets pretty big. Cool. This may just remove negative effects from me, so I'm assuming, yeah, it'll just drain me down out of size. Cool. Sorry guys, I need to drain more, just... Oh, you guys just walk around and attack everything, don't you? Okay, hold on, dude, before you perish. Give me juice. That's all I could get. Hold on, can I, like, drain you of your... everything? Not really. Alright, wait, some more grunts. Mid you. Oh, Lord. Yo. This fruit just is horrifying. It's just horrifying when you start to get... It's scaling me weirdly. It's thinking my camera's still big. Oh, shifting fixed it. Cool. Right, anyway. Squeeze. Yeah. Yep. Cool. Sorodomi. Soul Focus. Special... Oh, this is Big Mom's fruit. Wait, what? Oh, no wonder there's freaking tons of stuff in this one. Heavenly Fiera. The user calls upon their sun homie for a molten fiery clad punch. Heavenly Flame Blitz. The user grabs their sun and cloud homie, turning homie to form powerful fire and lightning blast. Masan Ho. User calls upon their special homie to perform a powerful energy blast, aka, I'm guessing, yeah, from the sword. Masan Saber. User calls upon their special homie to perform powerful energy. Misery. User calls upon their special homie to create a true monster of energy and soul power. Right. Also, random cooldown. Righty. The user calls upon their cloud homie for a thunder cloud clad punch. Soul Focus. The user strikes fear into their target, snatching their soul to use. If the user fails to strike fear into the target, it fails. I'm guessing that's a power-based thing then, so you can't do it on stronger opponents. Soul Recovery. The user utilizes the soul energy of recovered for to recover from physical damage. Special homie Cloud. The user takes 5 souls to combine them together to form special homie from Cloud, Sun, Sword. Okay, so yeah, the last few are literally you creating the things. Okay, so hold on. We need to grab some people first. Oh god, they're doing that. Come here, you. I need you to be really terrified and give me your soul. Thank you. Okay, I'm gonna create some additional souls because otherwise I won't be able to use any abilities from this. Because they all require a bunch of souls. So you need to run around and snatch a load of souls first, then create your hobby. So hold on, let me quickly create them. How's this gonna look if I go? Yep, I create a nice little sun. Yep, cool. Oh no, wait. Oh, I forgot. I can't replace a skill while it's on cooldown. My mistake. I need to switch Misery out to create my Cloud homie. There we go. Create Cloud homie. I created a... No! What are you guys doing? Leave me alone. Right, and then create the... Need a sword to use this ability. Hold on. I have this sword. This work? Oh, this works. Okay. Are you trying to shoot the monsters again? I think they are. Hold on. So I gotta grab someone there for a flame punch. Can you stop going after the crazy monsters? My god. Oh, they shot beam with that one. Then if I grab my special sword, I can do... I am pretty sure that's Big Mom's ultimate attack. Oh! Oh, the fire came off. Oh, it just has the little face thing because of that. Yeah, okay, Big Mom's fruit just allowing you to summon these guys and then just having extra powers cause of it is, interesting. The Kieran fruit, it seems like it could be an absolute terror because you can just summon these things and they just apparently keep existing for ages. Or it's because I removed the Devil fruit, I'm not entirely sure. Oh, that attack also removed the homies. Okay, so, yeah, okay. That's That's the thing. So I can summon both them, but then once I use certain special attacks, it just gets rid of them. For example, yeah, the big Omega Beam one. Which I guess makes sense. Yeah, okay, this mod added Big Mom's friend. It's kind of cool. You just steal people's souls and stuff, and then just use fire, lightning, and sword attack things from it, like Big Mom does. I do wonder if there's a negative effect on people for when you steal their souls, but yeah, it does give them fear, apparently, so. And it can apparently work on people that are weaker, which... Wait a second. The Nightmare Rift was just walking around. I don't think that actually got rid of anything. I was about to say, getting rid of the Nightmare Rift, get rid of the nightmares. Hold on. I did not realize one of those fruits was Big Mom's fruits. That's so interesting. And Sword Tommy is just its own unique sword. Cool. The Pasta Pasta Nomi. And then last one will be the Noku Noku Nomi. Probably should have saved Big Mom's fruit for last, but what can you do? Alright, what is the Pasta Pasta Nomi? Wait, is this a paper fruit? Flame Seal, the user generates a seal from their paper body that repels flames and boosts their defense. Paper Flurry. User turns the body into sheets of paper that fly as fast, at fast speed, slicing through anything that comes into contact. Yeah, this is a paper fruit. Okay, I have no idea who used this. Seifea, the user fires sheets of paper from their body, marked with a shockwave seal. Oh, this is one from one of the movies, isn't it? I think one of the movie characters, they didn't have a paper fruit. They basically just let them do Naruto ninja bomb stuff. Okay, there's one for healing yourself and one for dodging, because you turn the paper. The user fires sheets of paper. The body is marked with electric seals. So yeah, there's electricity, fire, poison, and shockwaves paper attacks. Okay. We can patch up our own defense, make ourselves fire repellent. We can turn ourselves just into paper and just hit things. Okay. And then you can just use your paper arts to just fire elemental papers at people. So we can fire one for shockwaves. Can fire one for poison. Fire a fire one that explodes. And then, yeah, the last one was a lightning-based one, which, Yeah, okay, those last two definitely had more kick to them than the first two, but, like, okay, that's... Right, yeah, paper fruit. Of course the paper fruit leads to you being able to use Naruto paper bombs and stuff. That just makes logical sense. Why wouldn't it? What are the things? We got Logia and Vulnerability and Elemental Fight. This is a Logia? I guess it would be a Logia. It's a naturally paper's a naturally occurring substance. Kind of! comes from trees. They're naturally occurring, right? Remove that one. What is the last devil for again? What was it? It's the Noku Noku Nomi. It's all stuff with drill in their name. Cross-shade. The user fires a cloud of toxic spores in a large area. I don't think this is a drill thing. The user emits spores that transforms into copies of the user. So this is the spore for it. Run Himfa. The user fires spores into the ground that summons mushrooms, trapping poison targets. Shade Dance. The user fires off concentrated spore bullets from their heads. Snow Spore. The user fires a cloud of toxic spores at their target. Spin Drill. The user transforms their hands into mushroom-shaped drill head and dashes forwards. And Spore Bomb. Who used the Spore fruit? I don't know. Hold on. Spores. That's a lot of spores. I can make copies of myself. I can also just poison everyone continuously because tons of spores are everywhere. I can charge through them with a mushroom drill. More poison. Not enough spores for a poison bomb. How much spores do you need for a poison bomb? So it recovers with it. So you can't just spam it too much. Because you've got a spore number there that needs to regenerate. Okay. Spore bomb require all your spores. I'm currently 18. It's saying so. Not enough spores so far. Never mind, 85-ish. Spore bomb. Oh, it's above our head. Okay, probably would have helped if it directly hit something. Yeah, okay, that was just a lot of sending up tons of spores. And you can just summon copies of yourself that just know hockey and move pretty quick. But they don't use your hockey. But they are activating hockey. I think that ability alone makes this very powerful, all in all. But yeah, okay. Guess that's the last of the Devil Fruits. Of the 16 Devil Fruits, I'm pretty sure those are 16 new Devil Fruits. I don't think I overlap with any ones I previously used before, because I don't remember. I feel like I might remember some of this. But yeah, okay, new car update. Very cool. Adding in some very cool devil fruits. Some of the more, recent ones, like Elbaf's ones and stuff, or Big Mom's one that hadn't been in already. Some of them a bit more further, you get to really think about. Some of the ones from movies and stuff like that. Like, yeah, the Tintata ones, like, I took me a moment to remember the Tintata ones. But, yeah, a bunch of cool stuff. It's such a good add-on mod. On top of that, just getting all the fighting styles, outfits, and stuff like that just adds way more One Piece stuff into the One Piece mod. It's a brilliant add-on. So, yeah, links will be down below if people want to check it out. And, yeah, that'll be all for this little mod review. Yeah, okay, that was fun. I quite enjoyed, going through that. That's all for today, though, people. Thank you all very much for watching. Hope you all enjoyed this little mod review. Overall, yeah, yeah, it's worth adding the cart mod in. If you're playing Metal Menobi 1.16.5 Minecraft, it's worth adding the cart mod in. It adds so many cool little bits, and so many cool big bits, and just so many cool bits in general. Link will be down below for the Metal Menobi mod and the cart add-on mod. And yeah, that's all for now, so leave a like if you enjoyed. I'll catch you all next time for our Minecraft mod review thing I end up doing next. Goodbye, everybody. Also, just want to say a quick thank you to all of the channel members for the extra support, and a special thank you and shout out to our elite members, the joining members ULQ Vami, Phoenix, Hellfire Dragon, I Autumns, Franken Kasuni, Axolotl, Ian Kursen, Hollow Kitetsu, Cloud Eon, That One Person, Kyosh, Kingsman, and Flash Brody. Our ANBU members, MonsterQ and AdenIsGone, and our Sonin member, Doomster Dan. Thank you all very much for the extra awesome support.